For those that don't already know, my name's Noah Hunter Dorsey. I'm the co-founder of Future Fulfillment. And over the last 5 years, we've launched over 14 3PLs around the world, including a bonded warehouse here in China. So the Future China model works like this. The day that production has finished for your products, within hours, it goes from supplier to our warehouse here in China. We store the products for you, and then when you get orders, no matter what country they're from, we'll pick, pack, and ship the products the exact same day, air freight them within 24 to 48 hours, and then local last mile couriers handle the delivery to your customer. So you've completely cut out the freight forwarding piece. No more sea freight, no more air freight. Not only is this going to save you money, but it also means that you don't have money tied up in inventory that's sat on the water. It means your cash flow is better. It means you can open up your ad accounts in new countries, test and validate new markets. And this really is the power of Future China. So hundreds of e-commerce brands have already tapped into this model. We're shipping over $300 million worth of product every year, and the business just keeps growing as brands tap into this. So before everyone's doing it, before your competition's doing it, jump on board, utilize this model, and scale faster than you ever have before. For e-commerce founders, the idea of launching into new markets can be intimidating because of the complexities of the setup. Having multiple warehouses, multiple containers on the water at any given time, multiple stock levels to manage. And this is what holds a lot of brands back. But if you've already cracked one market, the fastest way, without a doubt, to grow your brand is to launch into another market. I've just seen it so many times where brands have got their ads working, they've got their organic content working, the website's converting in just one market, and their growth starts to plateau. As soon as they launch in another market, without a whole lot of work, the business doubles in a matter of weeks. And we see this with so many clients that come through Future China. And as a brand owner, the only thing you're really needing to do is opening up your ad account, launching new campaigns, and testing new markets. And there's really no risk here because it's not like you're doing production runs to send stock into new countries. And if it doesn't sell, you end up with all of this dead stock in another country. You're paying import taxes, export taxes. It's none of that. This is zero risk. You launch a campaign for a new country, you get instant ROAS, and bang, you're scaling your business. So the only thing on your end is potentially localizing content for new markets, potentially updating currencies and languages on landing pages, and we literally handle everything else. So we're here at the warehouse, as you can see behind me, and I'm going to give you a super quick tour so you understand exactly how it works from when your goods arrive to when they get dispatched and everything that happens in between. And like I said before, global distribution is this easy. You don't need to change anything you're doing. All you're doing is utilizing the facility that you see behind me to grow your brand into 65 plus different countries. So with that being said, I'll show you around. Okay, so this is our inbound area. All of your goods arrive here from your supplier, and we will open every box and count every piece by hand to make sure that there's zero discrepancies. So one of the benefits about having a bilingual team here at Future is that we can liaise with your supplier directly. That means if stock arrives and there's discrepancies between your PO and what we've actually received, we can communicate directly with your supplier to get things fixed. So now we're in the bulk storage area, as you can see behind me. This is for excess stock or slower moving goods where we'll actually store your products on pallets. From there, they'll go to our pick faces where they're ready to be picked by the team and then packed to be sent to your customers. Let's go check out the pick faces. So these are our pick faces, as you can see. This is one of our client stocks sitting here. Essentially, everything needs to be barcoded that comes into our warehouse. Every location is barcoded, and then the team will use trolleys. They'll walk around. They'll pick all of the products for the order, go into totes, and then over to our pack stations ready to be packed. So once your orders have been picked into these totes on these trolleys, they're ready to be packed. So you can see some of our lovely girls that are packing the orders here right now. Every pack station is equipped with your custom packaging, whether that's satchels or boxes, or you can use our unbranded packaging if that's more convenient. We've got cameras on every pack station, so everything's photographed. That way we never miss a thing. Once they're ready, they're put on this conveyor, which will take the order down to the other side of the warehouse, which I'll show you now. Come on. So automation is at the heart of everything that we do. Behind me, you can see this machine is actually scanning and weighing every single product. Check it out. And it'll give us a reading on how heavy these products are. That way we eliminate any under or overcharges when it comes to shipping. And now this is our outbound area. So these are goods that are ready to be shipped to customers. We've got a pallet going to Germany. We've got a pallet going to the Netherlands. This one's going to Australia. So no matter where you're shipping your products, they'll leave from here. They'll be air freighted straight to the destination country, and then local last mile couriers will handle the final delivery to customers around the world in under a week, no matter where you're shipping. So you can see these girls behind me, they're packing your products. And what's so important to us is, even though you're shipping direct from China, this is not drop shipping. This isn't ugly packaging. This isn't Chinese writing on shipping labels. This is premium branded unboxing experiences. And of course, we have the hidden origin. So no one will know that these products are coming from China. They'll only receive the tracking number of the local last mile courier, which makes it feel like the products are getting shipped from the customer's country. This is a game changer for your brand. So now I want to give you a quick demo on how our AI-powered fulfillment dashboard works. This is what you'll spend most of your time on when it comes to tracking orders, tracking inventory, and speaking with our team. So you can see here on this homepage, we actually have a conversational AI built straight into this. So you can just chat to it, asking about where orders are, asking for tracking numbers, anything like that, and it's going to bring up the report for you straight away. Heading over to the orders tab, you can see here, we've got all of this customer's orders, and we can filter by status. So we have fulfilled, in sorting center, in transit, delivered, etc. I'm just going to filter by delivered and just show you some of these recent orders that have landed in Australia. So you can see here, a lot of these orders have been delivered in as little as 4 days from China to Australia, some taking 5 days. And you can see the price here starting at $6.50. If we're to open up an order, we can then see all of its tracking history here, which is extremely detailed. We can see which country it's going to, how many items were in there, the weight of the product, and all of the financial information as well, that how much that order actually costs. Everything you need is right here at your fingertips. If I'm to filter by US, again, you can see now all of these orders that have been delivered to the US in as little as 4 days, some 5, and some reaching 8 for rural areas. So that's exactly what to expect when you work with Future China in terms of the technology. Now, we also have our customer support built into this, inventory information, billing, setting up SKUs, quoting, support. If you want to demo all of this, you can just click the link below. My team will run you through this software in detail so you can learn exactly how it works. So maybe you're using a 3PL in your country now, and you're getting hit with very expensive international shipping fees, lead times are blowing out, resulting in angry customers. Well, you can keep that 3PL set up for the country that you're servicing, and then you can use a China 3PL like ours to service the rest of the world. And we set up back-end automation, so depending on where the package is going, we have rules and it routes it to one or the other warehouse. And there's a ton of brands that we work with that are utilizing that. Often people ask me the question about bonded warehouses. What are these? You can essentially look at them like tax-free warehouses where you're not paying any import or export tax when you utilize them. So let's say you're manufacturing in India or Vietnam or somewhere else in Southeast Asia. You can actually import your products into China without paying any import tax. And the reason this is because bonded warehouses are essentially not Chinese soil, similar to duty-free in an airport or an embassy in another country. And then when they leave China, again, no export tax. So this saves a ton of money on your bottom line. You're not paying that tax component anymore when you're importing your bulk stock. And the other benefit of a bonded warehouse is that you get a tax refund when you're manufacturing in China. So you're looking at up to 13% directly back into your pocket when you utilize this setup. And if you want to learn more about how a bonded warehouse works, because it can get quite complicated, you can actually book a call in with my team using the button below, and we can explain this process end to end. And finally, this operation doesn't stop. This runs 24/7, 365. Chinese New Year comes around, we don't stop. We've got a day shift, we've got a night shift. So any order placed before 2 p.m. China time is guaranteed to go out the same day. The sorting center is actually below us. So goods don't need to move around this country. They're going from this floor, they're going downstairs, and they're going straight to the airport. Welcome to the future. This is the golden age of e-commerce. This is the best opportunity around right now. And I would love to have a chat with you and your team about how we could potentially set this up for your brand. So below this video, there's a button, click it now. Tell me a little bit about your brand, and I look forward to speaking with you.